We're inside the coach now, and I'm going to show you around in here, show you how to operate it. Right there is your light switches for everything, your lights outdoors and your lights inside. You can come in and turn your lights on without having to fool around trying to find a switch on the light. This fire extinguisher is only good for one thing. That's to grab when you're running out the door. It won't do any good. It's just what I'm trying to tell you is if you have a fire in here, heaven forbid, don't worry about the fire extinguisher. Get out and let the insurance company handle it. Okay, now we got the control. We'll do the furnace up here first. This is your furnace and air conditioning unit. This is cool. This is heat, pretty much self-explanatory. This is off. Run your fan always on auto at all times and adjust your temperature by the thermostat, not the fan speed. Down here you got your water heaters. This is LP gas, this is electric, and this is your water pump. That'll pump water out of your tank into all your faucets. It's the demand pump. When you turn your faucet on, it comes on. When you turn your faucet off, it shuts off. This is your test, battery test. It shows full. It's plugged in. It's going to show full. This is your freshwater tank. It's full also. Your black water is for your commode only, and that's empty as it should be. Your gray water is just, it looks like it's just got a little bit in it, a dab. This is not available, so you don't worry about that. This is for your slides, in and out. There's another thing I want to talk about slides. You want your slides to be all the way out or all the way in. If you don't, you'll have water in the coach. And another thing I did mention is we want to be sure and check the top of your slides before you bring them in, to not bring any dirt or anything else in this coach. If you have a stick up there and you don't get it, it could ruin your seal, and we don't want you to do that. This coach has got air in the ceiling. All these things are directional. You can turn them to your suitable. And then the floor, we got your furnace. And this is your awning retract. We run the awning out and we retracted it right here. You run the awning all the way out, extend, retract. The bathroom has got a commode, a real nice commode. We halfway down, we'll fill your bowl, and all the way down flushes it. Always run with a little water in your bowl. I'll turn on the pump here, and we'll show you how that works. See the water running in there? You want to keep water in there because that's the only trap you got. You'll have odors in here if you don't keep water in here. So it's not going to, don't worry about it splashing out. I've had people ask me, it won't splash out. Keep that much water in there and you won't have any odor up here. And then when you flush it, got a nice flushing action. Put a little bit more water in there. And that's the way that critter works. Got switches on the wall here. One's for the light and one's for the fan. Got a fan up there, got a vent up there. I strongly recommend vent covers. I wouldn't be without them. I got them on my coach, and that way they're only like 30 some odd dollars a piece. You can put them on yourself. They're easy. There are no holes through the roof. You can put them on yourself, and you can leave this open then all the time, and you're never going to have rain in here. And then, that's fresh air in and circulates. I leave mine open all the time. This down here is a ground fault interrupter breaker. All your outlets on the outside and your outlets over the sink is going to be on this ground fault. If it kicks and they're not working, come in here and reset it. Your tub, you want to be sure you keep silicone around there. We don't want no water in here, so watch your seals. Got a nice skylight up there. You got your bunk beds up here. As we showed you when we were outside, you can push this one up, and there's a place up there for it to fit, and you can leave it up and use it for storage if you don't need the bed. This is your slide. and the table. When you run, you want to be sure and have this table down. It collapses real easy, and be sure and run it down. That's the way it's intended to be ran. So don't forget that. Refrigerator, it's automatic. It's on electric right now, and it will be on gas when you unplug it. I don't burn propane. It's high, it's expensive, so I leave mine, the minute I unplug it, I turn it off. I'm not going to run any propane. This thing will stay cold. We only run maybe 6 hours a day, and if you open this up and close it quickly, you'll conserve all that cooling in there. Me and my wife went round and round about that. I finally convinced her when I put a thermometer in here and showed her we could run down the road with that off. Because you're supposed to run these, turn these gas appliances off when you go into a fuel station anyway. So we run with ours off. It'll stay. This thing here is your LP detector. If you have an LP gas leak, which I very seldom ever heard of, it will make it so loud in here you won't be able to stand it. It doesn't shut anything off. This here is your brain of the system. Here you have breakers just like you have in your home. This is for your one pin. If you have one kick, it'll go halfway over here. Just take it all the way off just like you would at home and reset it. On here is your 12 volt side. You got fuses here for 12 volt circuits. If one of them blows, these diodes here on the side will light up, and you'll know exactly what fuse is blowing. You don't have to go through and hunt for them. And that's your brain. It's got a fan in it. You'll hear it every once in a while kick on. It's a cooling thing. I want you to know that's normal. That is perfectly normal. You got your microwave. It's just like the one you have in your house. Operate it like you do at the one at your house. You got a nice fan here. This is a light. That's a fan. The fan's got a flap on it outside. I always miss it. But it's got two little things that hold it down. Be sure when you're in storage, you turn them things to hold that thing in. Because all kinds of critters will get in there. And we had one guy, a bird, build a nest in here. This is your stove. This is your stove. It's automatic. All you do is turn it, click it. Turn it, click it. Turn it, click it. That's how you operate the stove. The oven's got a pallet light on it. You have to light it with a stick lighter, and we're going to give you one. You turn this thing to pallet and then push it in, hold the stick lighter down there. You'll see the pallets underneath the bottom shelf, and hold it in until it lights. Count to 10, let go. It'll probably stay lit. If it doesn't, you just got to repeat that. Your sink, you always want to travel with this cutting board here underneath the cushion, because that thing will fall off. You hit a bump, it bumps up and it falls off, and it's going to ruin your beautiful floor. You got doors here. It's got your information in it. Got a nice little tray there. You got more stuff down here. It's got your controller for your TV, all your information. While we're talking about information, you want to be sure and get your warranty cards. All these things are warranted separately, not by Holman's, but by the manufacturer. So you want to be sure and get your warranty cards in 7 days to 14 days, because the warranty goes into effect when you make the purchase. Okay, your TV. Now you see that picture, how nice that is? That's with the antenna sitting on the roof. Well, it was nice till we moved. But here's the antenna right here. Where'd it go? Oh, I'm sorry. Here it is right here. It's sitting on the roof right now, sitting in its cradle. Run it up. You see the arrows. Run it up all the way. When you can turn. After you get it up, you turn this, and it turns the antenna, and you can get your good picture. That's the way that works. When you bring it down, have these two things right here lined up. Have those two things lined up, and that'll put it right back in the cradle.
We're in a building and there's a storm, so that's fine.
Oh. Okay, there's your radio. You got speakers on the outside for that too, and your DVD player. All the information's in there. They're all a little bit different, so I'm not about to tell you how to use it. You can read on it. It's not that hard, but there's so many different kinds I can't keep track of them. Right here you got a nice light here. Okay, you got a couch here. Makes out into a bed. You got to have it like that when you bring this slide in. You got a little armrest here. I'm going to move them, put them right there. We're not going to bring the slide in, but I got something very important to tell you. You must remember this. My wife has a checklist for inside. You need to have this on your checklist. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. You see that little plug right there? When you pull this slide in, you got to remember to pull that plug. That's a must. Pull that plug before you bring that slide in. It also operates your lights back there. So if you got the lights on, you know you haven't pulled your plug. Put that on your checklist, Mom. Put that on your checklist. That's very, very important. We're going to leave it out because I don't know what they're going to do with this slide. You have to have this down naturally for your slide to come in. And then when you get your slide in, you can put it right back up the way I had it. While I'm here, I want to talk about shades. Oh, there's a carbon monoxide. There's your carbon monoxide detector. Keep batteries in it. These shades are on strings. They just go up and down like such. There's an emergency window. Just flack it, push it out. A bit more about the shades. They're don't run with them halfway. Don't run with them like that. What's going to happen is it's going to bang when you go over roads. And eventually, as you use these strings will get they'll get loose. Down here's a little knob. All you got to do is run the string around there another time to tighten them up so they'll stay up. Just remember, you got heat. You're not going to get any air out of the floor. It's heat and air up here. I think that just about does it. And
any questions, call us. Any questions, call us.
Yeah. Any questions, call us. Again, my name's Johnny, and it's been my privilege to show you your camper. Holman's we got a great support team here. Please, any questions, call us. We appreciate your business. Thank you very much.